welcome everyone. Today I'd like to start with phonetics first. And in the previous class, in the first video, as you can see, I talked about vowel sounds and diphthongs. Now I'll talk about 24 consonant sounds. As you know, there are 44 sounds in English. I'll talk about phonetic symbols along with examples. I've already written them. As you can see, the first one is B sound. B. Bad. Lab. First and last. Bad. Lab. Then D sound. Did. Lady. In English is D, but in Bangla it's do. Then F sound. Find. If. G sound. Give. Flag. Her. That is how. Hello. Ear. Ear. Yes. Yellow. Yes. Yellow. Ear sound. Then k. In between ko and kho. K. Cat. It's not ko, it's not kho. Cat. Back. L sound. Leg. Lee. M sound. Man. Lemon. Man. Lemon. Is it man or man? This is man. When it is E, then man. Man. Lemon. This is N sound. No sound. No. 10. This is on. On sound. Sing. Sin. Finger. Wrong. Sing. Finger. Wrong. It needs more practice actually. Per sound. Pet. Map. This is R sound. R. Red. Try. This is S sound. S. Sun. Miss. This is Sh sound. Sheep. Crash. T sound. T. Getting. Not getting. Getting. This is Ch. Check. Charge. Check. Charge. This is in between jaw and chop. Ch sound. T sound. Think. Both. Think. Both. This is the sound. This mother. This mother. Then this one is the sound. Voice. 5. War sound. Walk. Wet. Wet. Not wait. Wet. Wet is soggy. Then window. J sound. Zoo. Lazy. These also jaw sound. Pleasure. Pleasure. Vision. Vision. These also jaw sound. Just. Lurch. Lurch. So let me revise once again. B sound. Bad. Bad. D sound. Deep. Lady. F sound. Find. If. G sound. Give. Flag. H sound. How. Hello. Ear sound. Ear. Yes. Yellow. K sound. Cat. Bag. La sound. Le, li. M sound. M. Man, lemon. Then never, ten. In is also called in sound. Finger. See? On and in. Singer, sing. Finger. Finger. Wrong. Pat. Map. Red. Try. Sun. Miss. She. Crash. Tea. Getting. Check. Touch. Think. Both. This. Mother. Voice. Five. Wet. Window. Zoo. Lazy. Pleasure. Vision. Just. Large. These are all the sounds. Now let's come to the language features and communication channels. This is very important for you. You need to just concentrate on each point. I have used reference as Charles Hockett. He's one of the prominent linguists. So here, at first I would like to talk about human language and animal language. Human language depends on communication. And human communication has got a kind of medium that is like vocal-auditory channel. Voice is there is input, output. Total communication. One person is a speaker, another person is a listener. But in animal language, there is no speaker, listener. There is only signal given to one person, input and output. So this is the basic difference between human language and animal language. Signal language, and in human language there is vocal auditory channel, but in animal language there is no vocal auditory channel. There is no speaker listener. Now there are three components here, as you can see: verbal communication, non-verbal communication, and written communication. Verbal communication is possible both by animal and both by human. So what do you mean by verbal communication? Creating some sort of sound. You see, when a parrot speaks, he creates some sound and some other parrots join. Same with the crow, same with the monkey. They create some sound, they get together. It means these vocal cords, voice message is given to them and they receive it. They understand that something happened, they join. Non-verbal communication goes with the signaling. It is also used both by human and animal. Suppose sometimes he says, means that please do not come here, go there. This is used by human. Similar with the monkey. Apes, they use. They make some sound and then the other person who is listening to him or watching him, he understands. Then comes written communication. This is only possible in human language. It's not possible in animal language. Written communication is very important. There are a lot of resources used. Alphabets, ink, paper, a lot of things were used. And messages were delivered. Your internal message is in the written form and it is delivered. Suppose property document, will. You write something and this is permanent. And remember, written communication is permanent. There is a proof. But for verbal communication and non-verbal communication, there is no proof. It is quickly fading. You just talk about it. Suppose I can say that I like you. The next moment I could say that I do not like you. So there is no proof. So these are about three features of human language and animal language. Now, one of the prominent literary person, Walt Whitman, he said that language is an abstract system found out of dictionary words. Rather, it arises out of activities. So language arises out of activity. If you work, if you talk, if you share, then language comes. It is not possible to learn any language by memorization of the dictionary. Now, he said that there are 3 more features of language, and these are the quality feature. Number 1 is exhaustiveness. Exhaustiveness, it means that when a person delivers any message, he or she must provide the message in a complete form. Message must be complete. Otherwise, communication will be a failure. Suppose I could say that I want to tell you, I finished, that exhaustiveness will be missing. So it should be complete. So I want to tell you a story based on language. Then the idea is complete. That is called exhaustiveness. Second is consistency. So there is a system followed in language. Whatever you use, there should be a kind of proper voice channel, proper understanding, proper throw of message. Everything follows the system. There should be a speaker, listener, who receives the message and delivers the message. And if it is done in a vacuum, voice will not be understood. Suppose if you go to space, if you deliver a message, other person will not understand. In the space, this thing will happen. I said that I want to tell you something very important. You have understood now, but at the beginning you did not understand. I have just used my mouth, no sound came out. That is called consistency. There should be a consistency between the voice, vocal cord, sound, receiver, and speaker. And in the middle, the message will be understood and it will be delivered back with a response. Last one is economy. We do not need to use extra words, extra sentences. We have to be very much commercial about delivering message. If you say extra thing, the main message will be confusing. Suppose I have a shirt which is black in color. Everything is fine, in color is the problem. So this is not economy. The sentence has not been maintaining economy. It should be, I have a black shirt. Finish. I have been wearing a shirt which is black in color. It's a long sentence and I can make the sentence easy. I have a black shirt. This is called economy. Economy means providing enough information with the idea of avoiding unnecessary information in the sentence. This is called economy. These are the 3 features. And as in the previous class, I talked about some elements of language and linguistics. There are broader aspects and narrower aspect of language. Broader aspect is considered as macro-linguistics. Broader aspects are considered as macro-linguistics. And narrower aspects are considered as micro-linguistics. Micro-linguistics. So macro-linguistics, it will be broad. Suppose sociolinguistics and psycholinguistics. It's a very broad idea. Psycholinguistics deals with psychology and language, psychological aspects of language. How did a child learn a language? How did you learn English? It needs research. It's not possible to just say. Without research, verification is not possible. And same with the case of the sociolinguistics. A child from Bangladesh went to USA and he came back after 10 years and he is very much fluent in English, but he cannot speak in Bangla. Why? So there are some factors responsible for this from the society. So these are the discussion part for macro-linguistics. And narrower aspects, like short aspects of language, are, as for example, semantics. What do you mean by semantics? Semantics talks about meaning of sentences. Syntax, it talks about the structure of the sentence in a syntactic pattern. Phonetics, it talks about the speech sound. Morphology, it talks about the word formation. Lexicology, it talks about the lexicon and how did it get created and what is derivational morphology and how did it get related to each other, like coining, blending, borrowing, there are some ways of making the words. And there is pragmatics. Pragmatic means discussion about sentence in meaning in the context when there is a communication between two persons. Suppose I give you the example. Do you have a lighter? The response is, I don't smoke. So it means that the meaning has been understood in the context. So these are the main ideas of language. Hopefully you have understood. Now coming to the main features of communication channels by Charles Hockett. He talked about 16 important elements. So I'd like to express them. First one is arbitrariness. Arbitrariness is a very important feature of language. It says that word, signifier and signified, they are not systematic. Signifier and signified are not systematic. Let me give you one example. Signifier and signified. Remember, this is important. Signifier is a signal word, and signified, what is the meaning? So, cat, fan, apple. This is English. That's why you understand. Just close your eye and think about a cat. You understand. But in French, cat is not cat. In Arabic, cat is not cat. It has got another word. In Bangla, it has got another word. So it means that language is arbitrary. When word changes, everything changes. It is called arbitrariness. So language is very much arbitrary. It depends on the word and what is the thing. What type of shape is it? Suppose cat, you can remember cat. But if you do not know something, suppose squash. Have you seen squash? Probably no. So you do not have any idea. In that case, you have no mental picture and you will be unsuccessful in identifying the object. That's why language is considered as arbitrary. Signifier and signified. Cap, fan, apple. When you think about apple, you think about something red, circular, tasty. But if I have given you another name for apple in French language, you won't be able to identify. So that's why it is called arbitrariness. Language is very much arbitrary. Broadcast transmission and directional reception. Suppose you are in a stadium, a lot of people are talking, but you will listen to only one voice. Whoever is important to you. Suppose your brother is talking to you in the market, you will only listen to him. You will not listen to other people. Am I right? This is called broadcast transmission and directional reception. You will only listen from one direction. Another example, let me give you. News. When everybody is sitting down in a room, everyone is talking, but you are listening to news. You are not concentrating on other sounds. That is called broadcast transmission and directional reception. Number one. Number two, semanticity. Semanticity means when you share your message, one word is a key word for you. Let me give you the example. Pass me the salt. Pass is important. Can I see your mobile? Mobile. Can I see is not important. Mobile is important. Pass me the salt. Pass. And salt. These two words are important. So this is called semantic. This meaning is important in conversation, not the sentence, not the structure, not the communication. You see, in Rohingya camp, somebody worked and their English is not correct. Even the foreigners understand them. How? Because they depend on semanticity, meaning. One is the meaning. That's why, although their language is incorrect, they get the meaning. That is called language is highly semantic. Meaningful conversation is enough. Number 4, discreteness. Language is highly discrete. It means that when you say one word, there is no possibility of second word. I want a good seating arrangement, I said. Although the pronunciation is wrong, it is not seating arrangement, it is seating arrangement. So, but you will understand. Although my pronunciation was wrong, you will understand. This is called discreteness of language. Now coming to the next one, duality of patterning.
Sir, again.
Discreteness. Discreteness actually refers to sound.
Sound.
If you provide wrong sound in conversation, there is no possibility of second word. Suppose I want to make a perfect seating arrangement, but I said I need to get a very good seating arrangement here. See, seating arrangement, you will understand seating, probably not seating arrangement, seating arrangement. Okay, seating arrangement. So, although the pronunciation is wrong, what will be exactly understood. This is called discreteness. Next one is duality of patterning, very dangerous. Three words together can make many words. T, A, C. Okay, this first word will be cat. Second word is act. Third word is tech. Right? This is called duality of patterning. Any moving word could formulate one word.
So letter what?
Letters. These are sounds. Tra, a, ka.
What will say? Any moving?
Any moving word can create one word. Any moving sound around, together it could formulate a word. Look at this. Cat. Ka, a, ta. Act. A, ka, ta. Act. Tech. Ta, a, ka. Tech. Look at this. There are three sounds. Ka sound.
So a
sound,
word
yeah.
can have different sounds.
Yes.
This is the thing.
Ka, a, ta. I'm talking about letters. Look at this. These letters created word and then sounds. Ka, a, ta. Act, cat, act, tag. This is called duality of patterning. Now coming to the next one. Next one is displacement. Very important feature. Only this is possible in human language. Displacement. You can change. Suppose only in human language this is possible to shift your imagination from present to past. You can go to future. You can give false imagination. I'm flying. I'm just flying over the sea beach. I'm taking shower. I'm coming back. This is possible in human language. This is called displacement. And you can dream. You can see a dream, and then after dream, you can also imagine and remember what is going on.
So what will say?
Displacement refers to the past, present, and future imagination, and you can shift one idea of language to other time, and you can discuss about it. And you can also say about somebody who is not present in front of you. A person you can talk about who is not present in front of you. This is called displacement. Coming to the next, each specialization. Language is only specialized for communication, for nothing else. A language is specific only for communication, and this is special. You cannot use it for written form. You can only use it for communication. Suppose you are writing a poem and nobody knows. So does it have any value? No. When you provide it and every people know, then it has got value. So language is specific, specialized only for communication. I'm not saying this. Charles Hockett is saying it. Finding productivity. Productivity refers to kind of production. One question can create thousands and millions of answers. Suppose, what is life? Everybody will have different opinion on life. Right? What's your opinion on God? You'll have many ideas. So language is highly productive. How are you? You could have millions of answers. What's up? Could give me much product, like you could produce many sentences. That's why language is highly productive. That is the productivity feature. Next one is guiding vocal-auditory channel. You see, in the first session, I started talking but no sound. So language is not possible without vocal cord. Without vocal cord, without sound, language is not possible to be created. So vocal-auditory channel. At first vocal, you have to listen. Suppose somebody cannot listen to me. If I say that, how are you? Have you taken your breakfast? He will look at me. Why? He cannot listen. Suppose I cannot speak, but I can listen. Somebody is saying that, have you gone to the university yesterday? Or have you visited university recently? I cannot respond. I can just move my head. That's why for communication there should be a kind of vocal-auditory channel. Without this, it's not possible to be communicating. Next one is highly rapid fading. When we produce message over phone, sir, I want to talk to you, I need to discuss about, I'm talking to you about 10 minutes, but all these messages are gone. No record. And if you lose your memory, you will forget it. That's why language is highly fading. Today I could say that, yeah, I saw you last night. You were walking with your friend and you were enjoying, but you were drinking too. I could say. But the next moment I could forget, who are you? Because messages that I have provided, these are rapidly fading. 1000 years ago some people talked, 500 years ago some people talked. All these messages were lost in the vacuum. Am I right? We are producing some sentences. Suppose today I am talking to you, all those messages were gone. This is called rapid fading, number 10. Number 11, interchangeability. Language is the only thing which is interchangeable. Am I right? Interchangeable means I am talking to you. Suppose, have you done the assignment? People say, yes sir, I have done it, I have already submitted. So one question will be there will be a response. Okay. And you could also ask me, sir, have you checked the scripts? I say, yeah, I have checked it already. I'll show you. So there is interchangeability, like question, answer, answer, question. In this way, communication goes on. Next one is just traditional transmission. Traditional transmission means, suppose you can speak in Bangla. Why? Because you are born in a country where the tradition is that you have to speak in Bangla, no other language. So language is transmitted traditionally. Let me give you one example. Suppose you are living in Bangladesh, suddenly you have shifted yourself in Canada. You have given birth a son. He was brought up in Canada. He will not be able to speak in Bengali. He will be able to speak in English. Why? Because traditionally he is brought up in English culture. That's called traditional transmission. Next one is reflexiveness. Language is the only thing which can refer back to itself. Nothing else. Animal language cannot. Human language is the only thing which can refer back. Suppose I have hurt myself. I have seen it in my own eyes. We ourselves have done it. So ourselves, themselves, herself, these are reflections. So it means in human language this is possible to talk back about yourself. Learnability. One person can learn maximum 15 languages together. So language is highly learnable. You see, just think. You know Arabic. You know Hindi. You know Bangla. You know English. 4 languages you already know. And if you want to learn some other languages, with a short course you can also learn them. There are many people, like Dr. Mohammad Shahidullah is one of them. He knows a lot of languages. And there are many people in Bangladesh as well who knows French, German, Japanese, Chinese, Korean, Arabic, Hindi, English and Bangla. 9. So language is highly learnable. Next one is much prevarication. Very important feature. Prevarication means you can create false statement and deliver it. It is only possible in human language. Creating false statement. Suppose you look like a lion today. Oh my goodness, you are so beautiful. You are just like a rose. This is only possible in human language. By using literary part, you can create false statement. You are more beautiful than your mother. Why? In order to say, impress somebody, you are using some statement. Prevarication. It's creating some false statement for somebody. And this is possible in human language. Last one is total feedback. Total feedback means, suppose if I talk to you today, after listening to me for 20 minutes or 15 minutes, you have some idea about me and you are discussing about me. It means I am getting some feedback, and after the class, if I ask you, you could respond. It means you get some idea and you might not get some ideas. So after delivering a message, the responsive people provide the response back, and in this way language is highly feedback oriented. So when you listen to somebody, you provide feedback. One of the best example is exam. A teacher is teaching and you are responding by written examination, right? So this is total feedback. Hopefully I have understood all these ideas, and that's it from here. Thank you very much.